Hello YouTube, this is me, Mr. Shiny. This is episode 147. Uh, from our last game that we played, we already played against with the Cincinnati Red on our believe second game. I mean third game. So we're gonna head to go to St. Louis, Missouri. So we're gonna play the Cardinals. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I wanna say thank you, and if you guys are enjoying my videos, listening, subscribing, liking, sharing, or anything like that, I really appreciate everyone is one of you guys. I want to say thank you. And here we go. So here we go.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers starting pitcher, number 20, saw his remarkable season continue, picking up his 25th win as the Dodgers push past Cincinnati 4-0. He currently has the most wins in the National League.
So we only have 140, going to be 147 wins and 0 loss. Our home we got 75. On the road we got 71. So we only need 4 more wins on the road and we are good for today. I think on this video I'm not gonna be talking because I'm gonna let the people announce what they're doing, and I'm gonna get my
MLB The
breathing
Show
medication,
has
so I'll be
Thursday
back
night
very soon.
baseball from Busch
So thank you everybody
Stadium
for
in
watching.
St.
We will see you
Louis.
guys soon.
Tonight the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Jay Happ will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping up now, Yunel Escobar, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First delivery to him on the way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Line drive to center field. And Barney's aboard here. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. So big.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Happ racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Oral Hershiser gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Miguel Cabrera becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Again, a 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Matt Kemp.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Santana is there to put it away for out number 1.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 66 on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting eighth, center fielder.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Stepping in now, Oral Hershiser.
He'll swing and send a soft liner out to right center.
That's in there, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mike Schmidt. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
In now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Behind 0-2 now. Valencia is over to take a look. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But look,
well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, Darwin Barney, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
one of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In the air, out to right. Santana giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Cabrera trying to get there, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Happ waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Stepping into the box, Josh Phegley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Barney right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jay Happ. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Stepping into the box, Danny Valencia. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Boy, this guy right here in that last eight.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as there's...
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Grounded to the right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Schmidt, an Ohio native. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now, Kike Hernandez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Happ is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 55.
So here now is the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Into the box, Darwin Barney. Happ is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Happ going back on it. At the track, onto the lawn, and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 55 on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Happ looks up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead swells to 7-0.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Here goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Lucas Giolito gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Matt Kemp.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. The next to bat for St. Louis, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So digging in now, Danny Valencia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And there he goes towards second. Swinging a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On the move again from first. Hit on the ground out for short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left. Ready for another chance. Josh Begley will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Aubrey Villegas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Aubrey Villegas.
The average coming in at 266, 8 home runs and 37 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Kemp. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Stanton, and this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Lou Thompson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. Escobar round second. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Darwin Barney. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Santana is in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Line towards center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that's their 12th hit of the ball game so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Matt Kemp, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. LA's on top, 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Danny Valencia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could lead my...
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
In now, Oral Hershiser.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in, Ian Happ, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Happ leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-2 once more. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Robert Geary will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez ranging forward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Joe Biagini enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yunel Escobar. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in, Darwin Barney. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Stanton is on his way home. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cardinals 1. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Oral Hershiser earns victory number 24
Well,
this
thank you everybody
season,
for watching.
and
You
it's
have been
a
watching
dandy,
Mr. Shiny. This was
complete game,
episode
3-hit performance. Jay Happ allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From a
147. So we will see you guys soon.